Welcome back to a new gameplay series called the Shapeshifting Detective, where I am back on my detective skills again, trying to solve another crime. It has been a while since I played this game, but I decided just to run it back to see if I can go back and solve this crime of actually who did what. And we have some characters who are very familiar with some of the other games they play. Looks like I saw Poe and Monroe. I also see the guy who's playing Jinx, Detective Jinx the Detective, and I see the other young lady with the red hair. I forgot her name is. And we got some new characters. So we are going to rock right on to this new gameplay, and we are going to solve this case. I'm back on the case. I don't get paid for it or anything like that. I'm just here just to solve the case because I like it. Let's go.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
You again,
It's
Poe.
5 o'clock, and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update.
Monroe,
August
you
police
again?
are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Man, who are you to tell me to keep my mouth shut for? You better take it behind somewhere else. Who are you?
Exactly.
What?
Rewind.
Wait, what? What are we whining for? Let's skip that.
You know why you're here, don't you?
I have no idea.
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking?
What are you talking about?
You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
Yeah, whatever I did. I guess I'd not say anything this time.
Splendid. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now.
Who I am?
Understood?
I guess, man, sure. I mean...
Understood?
Oh, I have to answer the question? Are you serious? Look, man, you don't sit there and tell me what to do. What's wrong with you?
Splendid. If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated.
Deprecated? Oh.
Deprecated.
Look, ain't nobody's not gonna deprecate
We
me.
expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August
Okay.
resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house.
Hey,
there
Violet.
are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house.
Alright.
The carpets are priceless.
Hmm.
Now, how long are you staying for?
Who cares about stupid carpet? I'm not sure.
That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
That's the problem. Oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, you was in Poe and Monroe and the what was this Dr. Decker series? Seems like you'd be one of popular actress out there in London.
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
Heck no, I haven't. Chief? Who the hell is
Chief
that?
Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door.
Oh, appreciate
The chief
that.
said that's the way you'd like it.
Yes, I do.
Just finishing.
Oh, hey. Predicting the future,
You
are
don't
you?
believe?
Hell no, I
That's
don't believe
okay.
that.
Sometimes life is just a stream of coincidences. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Brolin, pleased to meet you. I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
I guess. Why not? Even though I don't believe it.
What's your question, Sam?
Will I win?
The Fool.
Oh
I'm
no.
going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam?
Yes, you are.
Enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
Last on the left.
Good. We're neighbors. Just knock if you need me.
Thank you, Brolin.
Everything in my head was screaming for me to go, to run. No one saw me. No one knew I even...
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd
Oh,
come,
you again,
but I
Detective
suppose you're
Jinx.
between jobs?
Yeah, what's going on, Detective Jinx? I see you back in the behind the desk today. After you going around trying to find who killed that lady. By the way, you did a pretty good job, by the way, in that one.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam, that's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled.
Man,
I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
what a terror reason.
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Crazy, man.
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. So I
Yeah,
didn't take it seriously.
me neither. I wouldn't take her serious either. I mean, smoking that good stuff. I know London probably got some of that good stuff over there anyway. While she's in jail.
Because things, I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Yeah, I'd do it. I mean, you know, you did help me out with the contradiction, so yeah, I could do you a favor.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them.
Okay.
You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
That sounds like a good deal to me. Where's my badge and my gun? Give me that.
You don't get that. There's no badge and gun, just a hope and a promise.
That's bull crap. I
Come
don't
find me
want
when you're
that.
settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Oh, you the second time telling me. First of all, I don't want to. I want a gun and something else. I don't want to come in solving the case with some hopes and problems. That's not gonna work. What if somebody might try to shoot me instead? All right, so we get to ask you some questions, buddy. So let's start with over to the top.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Yeah, you look like you do.
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner, we got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Do you have an alibi?
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
You got that right. I mean, I got to rule everybody out. Sure. Just because you're a cheat doesn't mean you're not entitled not to be asked any questions. You know how this works, Jinx.
In her bedroom. She was naked.
Damn.
Strangled.
Yeah.
No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me.
What's that?
Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Okay, usually when you put a coin into the mouth, that means it's like back in the Greek time, it's like a passing or something. It's like if it was underground, if they like bury somebody or something like that, they used to put a coin in the mouth for passing. I think it's like the underground ferry back in the Greek mythology. So somebody has history with mythology, so that'll be interesting to find out who would know something about that.
All here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Told me nothing yet. I just got here.
She told you she's taking pills, didn't she?
Oh.
Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone.
No.
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Well, yeah.
My car. I was driving on. I stopped and blinked a few times as I sat up in my bed, phone clenched tightly in my hand.
Alright, so we got all these characters here. We have
Where were you
Violet.
driving?
That's the
What road was the accident on?
red-headed lady. Brony was the turret.
I hung
Rain, I don't know who that
Sweat
is yet.
drenched
Lexi,
my
don't know who
pajamas,
that
and
is.
I was safe at home.
Alright, turn that radio. Oh, hell no. I'm not about to sit there and listen to all this. Back off. Skip all that. Alright, so let's see. Let's start over. Violet is the redheaded who was the guest of the house. Brawley is the young lady who's playing with the tarot cards. We haven't seen Rain or Lexi yet. I just turn off the radio. I'll go to my room. Room number 4. Alright, let's see if we get know these characters here. Wow, that room looks very nice, by the way. So basically, I'm here to solve a crime of a young red-headed lady who was strangled to death, butt naked with a coin in her mouth. That's very sadistic of her. Nice room. Okay, so basically these are the characters that we had met so far. We are going to skip for now. Skip this for now. So we're going to go to ask some questions.
Sam, is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
I have some questions for you, Miss Brownlee.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
That's why I'm here.
All I'm asking is that you dig a little deeper than the chief. I had nothing to do with Dorota's death.
Except you predicted her murder, which is
We saw
weird.
danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
Well, I hope so. If you predicted that she was dead, you should at least do your little tarot cards to find out who actually did it. That would be very helpful. Alright.
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Well, if it was very powerful, then you could have said that lady's life. But I guess it's not that powerful.
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
What kind of tarot person are you? You must be a beginner. Oh my god. It looks like to me I might have to do a lot more work just to find out who saw this case.
In my room, reading, I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Save you?
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
I will. You
I
think
said
Violet...
the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, thank you. Okay, let's go
You
to
must
Rain.
be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
Hey, nice meeting you, Rain. Well, I didn't exactly...
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way. So it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
A cold shower really bugs you? Alright, man, you're on my suspect list already. Just by saying that stupid comment.
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
That's funny. In the contradiction gameplay I played last, was Kate Vine was red-headed or something like that?
Next victim? Whoa! Hold on a sec. We don't even know if there's going to be a next victim or not.
You're a tarot
We'll
card
do
reader.
another group reading soon, and then we'll have a better idea.
Oh my god, y'all some pathetic tarot readers.
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
What's a group
The
reading?
3 of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
Okay, then why did you go there if you get the same answers?
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Can I see it?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
What were you doing last
I
night?
was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying.
You believe in something.
It didn't work.
Well, clearly there's something you believe in.
I don't believe in anything. But I also believe anything is possible, so... it's a conundrum.
You're a weird guy. Alright, let's visit... Let's go, Miss Leslie.
Hi. Sam, is it? Come on in.
Yes.
Make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa.
Mi casa es su casa. Did you know
I
her?
don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, as I can see, you might need to calm down, Lexi.
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
No, I don't. Death? The devil? You know what? He might be the happy squirrel.
You've done your research. The happy squirrel was vague and mysterious, but not evil.
Well, actually, I was just being sarcastic, but I didn't think I would get that right.
The 5 of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
You drew the 5 cards? You drew the cards?
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Yeah, but all y'all pulled it.
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Okay. You think she killed him?
No.
Okay. Why'd you come here?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards of Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction, and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery-pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
I appreciate that. I'll just stay away from here. You do whatever the cards tell you to do?
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
Okay, you said that you don't do the cards, but you do the job. I mean, you basically go around different places because the card tell you to go there. Interesting. Lexi, oh, you sound to me you're hiding something.
I didn't say job. I said job.
You say job, lady.
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk.
Okay.
A chop. And depending on the shape of that chop, we get different answers to questions.
Yeah, you lying, lady.
No, you don't.
What were you doing last night?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails. No, I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
I don't see nothing painted. I mean, unless you paint it clear, that's the only way, I guess. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to Rowan. Okay, we got no answer from her.
Mercury?
Yes.
Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Yes, I want to know. Yeah, sure.
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
Not really.
Mercury agrees with you. It's nice that you're being honest with me and with yourself.
I mean, I'm a shapeshifting detective. I'm basically go by the name of Sam, which is not my real name. And then I'm been doing the job because I must have did something in the past that I screwed up really badly. So no, I'm not happy about it at all. Alright, let's go back to...
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already?
Yes, I did. Did you know her?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
A precious lamb? What's that supposed to mean? A precious lamb?
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent.
Oh.
Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
Yes, they do. That's why I asked you that.
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Wow. Are you saying that because she was a redheaded? I mean, you are redheaded too.
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Who's the boyfriend?
Oscar. Lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Well, that's his problem then, because I'm here to solve the case. Don't matter what he thinks.
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Why you want them to leave?
Because they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Well, you don't know they killed anybody, so based on the alibi, they say they all stayed inside, so they couldn't kill anybody yet. But I'm here to find out if they actually killed somebody or not. Because so far, they seem like they're innocent, but we all know that somebody's got to be lying somewhere.
It's not the first time I've harbored killers, Sam. I'm sure it won't be the last.
Right.
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember.
You don't remember what you were doing last night?
I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Hey, you been to her?
No, and I didn't murder her, if that's what you're asking.
I didn't ask you to murder. I asked you, did you went to a house? I see your tone changed up real quick.
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
Yes, I believe that. Clozapine for schizophrenia, yes it is.
I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
You take the pills that you don't know? Okay. Let's see what the radio says. Just play them all.
Good point there with the alien look. But it's quite an ancient object, isn't it? It's not modern.
Not at all.
This one is a sculpture that was found along with several others. It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
All right, Poe and Monroe. Can we investigate? All right, we have the next chapter. Wait a minute.
Quite an interesting dream. I would say he is someone who wants to reach heights that they've never seen, and I think they're very ambitious, and they might be a little over ambitious.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
All right, so this is the way it works like this, if I remember. So once we go ahead and ask some questions to everybody, to Violet, Bronwyn, Rain, Lexi, and don't forget the Chief. So once we ask the question, we get to change to one of these characters, and we could flip flop and ask them the questions that they make us think. So the first time I asked them the questions, I was Sam. So the next time if I were going and ask some questions, I might change into something different. So before we do that, we are going to change to a different character to see how it works, and we'll ask them a question because it might give us a completely different answers versus what I walk into. But we're going to end part 1 gameplay of the Shapeshifting Detective, and we'll be back until next time on part 1. I am out.